to the Game 7 preview show. I'm your host, Brian French. And you know what, folks? We're here. The Game 7 baseball in the loop. Right?
That's right.
Correct.
We're in the loop. We're proud to partner with Game 7 Baseball and to be part of this great baseball community here in St. Louis. I want to welcome, as always, to the studio my good buddies, Dave and Dave, which makes it so much easier for me because I never have to worry about remembering a name.
How you doing, Brian?
How you doing?
How you doing, Brian?
Good to see you. So, before we get started about the Lou, let's share with the folks what's happening outside of Missouri and some of the states Game 7 has begun tournament playing, guys.
Well, picked up Kentucky, Josh there in Kentucky, so we're heading to Kentucky. There's a big demand for that, so, we listen to our customers.
There you go.
Matt, you want to
Tennessee, Jody, as always, another great year. She's got a lot of tournaments on the slate for this year. And new this year, South Carolina. Matt down in South Carolina will coming on board with us for the 2021 event. So awesome. Look for those on the website. They'll be beginning in August.
And as always, you guys are over in Illinois, right?
Yep.
And if you're looking at out of town and stuff, I mean, I know it's the state of Missouri, but you can go down to Springfield, Branson, all those sites down there in Southwest Missouri. So today's preview show, guys, we're gonna discuss all manner of topics that will be important, informative, and I hope just downright fun. So let's start out with some great hardware that will be handed out on Championship Sunday. Well, hey, everybody, we've got some of the hardware sitting here that we're going to show you for what's coming up this year. We're going to start down at Dave's Inn. And the sombrero. And there isn't anybody that doesn't love the sombrero. Cinco de Mayo, right?
That's right. It's always a favorite at the Cinco de Mayo event.
I should have had you bring your stash, man.
That was something else.
But anyway, Dave, why don't you show the folks what we got down there.
Well, as always, everybody loves the rings. This year we got some new designs on rings. We got our turf series, which we have a lot of events on turf this year. So we got the first and second place rings. Got a little bit of green to it for the turf. So as always, everybody loves the rings.
Show them. Put them up there, man.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice looking rings, right, David?
That's right, Dave.
And we got this other one here. Go
and
ahead.
it's just a newer style ring, a different ring to give away for Swing for the Rings and some of our other events. But the green represents the turf, so
very good.
I like to mix it up.
What do you got over there? You got some koozies.
Everybody, Mom, it's Father's Day. They're giving up their day to come sacrifice the plate. So you know what? We're going to give the fans something. The moms, the fathers, they like a cold beverage out there when they're watching their sons or daughters play. So
yeah. All
the fathers are going to get a little koozie cup, and on Mother's Day, moms are going to get one to keep their beverage cold.
See, Mom, we got you taken care of.
That's right. We appreciate your guys' support, coming out and sacrifice your special weekend with Game 7.
And what do we got here? We got a pennant. This is Tennessee. What do we got here, guys?
That's what Jody gave out last year for individual awards. We like to mix it up every weekend. It's from Collectible Canvas. It's a 3D pennant. Like I said, we mix it up every year. And
so this is an individual award. This is going to the kids.
Yes, an individual award. Each one individual will receive one of those. Actually, it's going to be bigger than this. It's going to be a 30-inch pennant. So I think this is only like a 20-inch. So it will be.
Oh wow,
yeah.
That's great. That's awesome. That's awesome, guys. So what do we got here? We got a pink hat, right?
That's going to be the Mother's Day winners for individuals. Little flat bill. The kids like the flat bills.
Yeah.
So that'll be the Mother's Day.
If you got a round enough head, my head's too narrow for a flat bill.
And T-shirts for the runner-ups. So.
All right. So this is Mother's Day, right?
They like the hats. We got all different designs, different colors, different flavors.
We got some new stuff here this year as well. Medallions, right, guys?
Yeah, some big medals. Naturally, the one in your right hand there is for the bigger gold is for first, and runner-up is the silver. They're very large. I'd recommend kids not taking off running them while they're around their neck and may chip their tooth out.
So,
Pretty big.
We got one more to show you, which I think is kind of the pièce de résistance. Lauren, bring that in here. And we've got a new look here. Look at that. Talk about this thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a spin-off on our Stanley Cup winner last year with the Blues. This is going to be the coolest award in the Midwest this year. Individual award again. It's a full-fledged hockey jersey with the Game 7 logo on the front. Little special Blues commemorative thing up on the left chest. And everybody do number 7 for Game 7.
That is awesome, guys. That's awesome. Do we want to surprise the kids with which ones these are going to be?
We're kind of playing it around the Stanley Cup time frame, so look for a date in June for those to be presented.
Awesome.
Surprise, surprise.
Hey everyone, we're back and we're going to talk events. First event of the year, as always, Arch Madness, correct?
Correct.
Where are we having that this year?
We're at
guys?
Chesterfield this year. As St. Louis kicks off at Chesterfield March 21st and 22nd. So right around the corner.
Very good, very good. I want to discuss with you guys, you have 2 premier events that you host. And it's not just 2 events, but multiple ones, but 2 premier types of events, we'll put it that way. Best of the Midwest and Elite Invitational tournaments. So let's talk about Best of the Midwest. Most of it, not all of it, but most of it's hosted down in Branson, correct?
Well, the first one, the biggest one is the 11U Elite this year. What is that, 28 teams, if I'm serving me correctly, over in Edwardsville, Illinois on May 29th.
That's the Elite
That's the Elite.
Invitational, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Not Best of the Midwest. Okay. So we're talking, that's Elite Invitationals. So just remember that. So that's different. Those are specific to the age group, though, right?
Yeah, that one's going to be a great one. It's got 11 different states represented.
Yes, indeed. That's the one.
Helpful Jeff Sauer and the Missouri
Yes.
Gators.
Yeah. So hey, Branson, Missouri. What do we got going on down there with Best of the Midwest?
First off, Branson, new ownership down at Branson. So look for added things down at Ballparks of America. Happy to be on board with them again this year. But the Best of the Midwest, we have the 9s, 10s, and 13s in a weekend in April, and the 9U, 10U, and the 13U. And then we also have the 11s and 12s, which is April 17th through 19th weekend. Those are, I think they're sold out, just pretty much close to sold out.
And Cinco de Mayo, we're down there this week. This year,
And
too.
Cinco de Mayo.
And
we're
that,
down
that
right.
one is
You
sold
guys
out.
are-
Yeah, we are
Yeah.
down there first time this year. We're down there. for
Sombreros
Cinco de
coming
Mayo.
down to Branson.
Sombreros and Branson. So
Very good, very good. So let's go back. You mentioned the first Elite Invitational. And how many Elite Invitational tournaments do you have specific to age groups this year, guys?
So there's 3, right? We have a 9,
13
11, and a 13.
Yep.
So
13 one's doing well. Same weekend, May 29th through the 31st out at Ozzy's. Teamed up with Mr. Dave Burke and Missouri Gators now. He moved over
Yeah, that's
to them
right.
this year.
Yes,
He was
yes.
New Melly Tigers. So same good people, same good channel. That one I think we just opened up.
We
so
just
2
opened up
more.
some more spots.
Yeah.
We can take 28 to 30 teams. So
Wow. And you know what's great about that is these invitationals they're looking for great competition, aren't they? And when you're coming into these invitationals, you better be prepared to meet some quality opponents. There's a lot of teams traveling in and out of the state, correct?
oh yeah, a lot of travel teams, multiple states. They come for the competition. Our St. Louis teams travel out of town for it, and that weekend they're bringing it here. So.
Is that why you guys started these Elite Invitational events? Is that what you were looking for with these?
Yeah, a lot of these premier teams in the area, to travel outside of St. Louis every weekend, it get quite costly on them. So we developed this here to where they can stay in their own beds and sleep in their own beds and, play remotely close to their own house versus traveling for a 4-day weekend. So, and it's all reciprocated for the teams
Yeah.
that come and play. So it works out good for everybody involved.
And bringing that competition to St. Louis, I think, is a great opportunity.
Yes.
They can see what kind of venues we have, see all the great sites in St. Louis. Got the new aquarium, and just have a great weekend, right?
Yeah, and that weekend too is with the Cardinals, like we do for our World Series on-field parade. Mm-hmm. They extended it for this weekend as well. For Friday night, May 29th, is a parade date at the Cardinal game, Busch Stadium.
Very good, very good. So, always fun. Dave mentioned they're going to do the Cinco de Mayo first time down in Branson, but Cinco de Mayo, always a great one here in St. Louis, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always over 100 teams in St. Louis for that event. It's the sombrero. And it's Dave with his...
now, you got to learn more Spanish this year, right?
Cerveza.
Yeah.
Margarita, right?
I'll brush up on that. I got a little time. Plus, we added a AA venue down in Pacific for Cinco de Mayo this year. Yeah, there's already 100 entries already for that one alone in the West County area. We have Baldwin, Ellisville, and Pond for that specific weekend. There's already 100 teams in that one. That's not including the Branson and Pacific event.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. I always love Cinco de Mayo.
That's a great time.
It's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
So let's talk St. Louis and Springfield Cardinals. You got parade dates at both Hammonds and Busch Stadium. The Hammonds thing, that's kind of starting to take off a little bit more with the parade dates and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, Travis and John, they do a great great job down there for us in Springfield. And that date down there is June 6th through 7th. The Springfield Cardinals do a great job. They have a huge fireworks display on Friday night. Everybody who purchases a ticket, last year they gave away a cool hat to everybody. That's just not just the players, it's just for the coaches, the siblings, and moms, the grandparents, they all get a hat. And I think we have some footage on one of our videos that you attended with us last year. They call the kids' names out, they get to run out to the position, with the position players, for the national anthem.
That's awesome. And Dave, you guys are going back down there for another, you're taking another club team from St. Louis versus an all-star team in Springfield, correct?
Yep, the Missouri Gators 14U team is going down this year. They'll be playing an all-star team from Springfield, so they'll be able to play on the field during the day. It's on a Wednesday. Play during the day, see the game, catch the game. It's great. I mean, they get to go in the locker rooms and back in the batting cages and stuff like that. So it's gives them the feel of the big time, you know.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, moving on here, finish out the event segment. Here we have finally our World Series events. Tennessee this year. Have they had a World Series in the past? Is this the first year for them, or
every year?
She's done one every year. Okay, my fault. My fault. So, talk about her World Series event. Let's start off down in Tennessee.
Huge. I mean, she always. It's big. It's
earlier than ours.
It's earlier than ours. It's in June, so a lot of teams like to do some traveling in there. They take advantage of that event so they can get theirs and ours here in St. Louis. Yeah, we're not on top of the same weekend, so.
Yeah, she goes all out. She has a live concert there for her.
Movie night, concert night. She does a great job down there.
Well, and here in St. Louis, going to be back out at Chesterfield this year, correct?
Correct. Yep, July 4th weekend.
Yes.
So July 3rd through the 7th, I think it is. Machine pitch is a little shorter. It's a 3-day event for them. So.
Very good, very good. And, there's some great places around there. You can, after the games that Saturday, probably go see some fireworks shows. I know they put a great one on downtown St. Louis. Great fireworks show. It'll be a great weekend. Blow some stuff up, and hopefully not yourself,
it's
right?
I'm sorry.
You
got the skills. We'll have the skills competition again. And once again, July 3rd is the parade date down at Busch Stadium.
Right.
One thing to note, a lot of people have asked, July 4th, we're not playing into the night. We'll stop 4 or 5 o'clock, be the last game, be ending. That way you'll be able to partake in the festivities of July 4th.
Very good. See there. They're taking care of you, folks. Taking care of you. So, we'll be right back with another segment. Hey folks, we want to talk about what's new with Game 7. These guys have been working their tuchuses off all off season. So we want to first talk about kind of something, it's kind of boring, but we want to kind of let everybody know a little bit about the new grade exception rule.
Is there an off season?
Well, you guys don't have one. I mean, everybody else,
Yeah, you're right. Rules, yeah, we're going to be brief with the rules. This year, something new, the grade exception rule. We did it for part of the ages last year. This year, it's for all the ages 7 on up. So you can check out what we do, reason why we do it, listen to the customers. That way, little Johnny can play with his classmates from 7U on up. That way kids in the same grade can play with each other all the way up. That's what the grade exception rule is. More information, you can check the rules tab on our website. Got any questions, give us a call.
Yeah, and details are on the website, right?
That's correct.
And I think that's great. And basically, that's what it's about. So that kid can play with his classmates, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Enough said. Hey, folks, we also have some new places to play this year. Dave, you got some new parks, new venues you got going on?
Yeah, brand new facility in Edwardsville, Illinois, Plumber Park over there. Right now, phase 1, they have 100% synthetic turf. Great facility, a lot of parking, brand new. They're ready to go. Phase 2 should be ready in a couple of years. They're putting more parks up there. Eventually, they're going to have, 12 days?
12 fields.
100% turf. So we're looking forward to hosting some events over there this year. I think we have 5.
We added some in the early spring.
Yeah, added some in the early spring
April.
in March and April. So you guys want to play some turf, get on over there, check the website out like Dave referred to. All this information can be found on game7baseball.com.
And make sure, I'm going to throw this one in there too, because I follow Game 7 on Facebook, and Mr. Schmidt over there does a great job of updating that information when it becomes available. I'm seeing those updates. I'm seeing when the parks, if he's adding something new, Dave's putting it up there. So make sure you're following at Game 7 Baseball on Facebook, because they do a great job of updating that information. So make sure you're aware of it. So we're going to be right back here, and we're going to bring on Adam Addison from Tourney Deals, and we're going to talk a little bit about what we've got going on for this season with Tourney Deals. Be right back.
Hey guys, welcome back. Like Brian had mentioned, new thing this season for Game 7. We partner exclusively with Tourney Deals. Adam is here from Tourney Deals. Welcome, Adam.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks for coming out. Adam's going to explain to you what Tourney Deals is all about. You don't want to miss it.
First off, Tourney Deals, would like to say we're honored to be working with an organization like Game 7 this year. We are a deal site created by tournament parents for tournament parents. Essentially what we do is we offer deals while you're going to be attending one of their tournaments that are for restaurants, for family entertainment things, not just for some of the players or teams attending, but also for the siblings that come along. This is a family deal site. What we do is we have deals for restaurants. If you're going out to eat with a team or by yourselves, check out our site or check Game 7's website exclusively for the deals for your event. All of our deals are around and in some proximity to where you're playing. So we go out and we find these places that you're going to be potentially visiting anyways, give you a great discount for doing things that you would probably already be doing. So plan ahead, go out, find these links, take advantage of these deals. A lot of the money that we raise will go back into the Game 7 organization, not only to create further amazing tournaments for you guys, but also feed into the scholarship that they've been working on. We appreciate you checking us out. We will be in select markets this year. So go to the website, go to tourneydeals.com or go to Game 7's website. You'll see us there. Check out where we're going to be this year. Find your deals, find your tournament, and enjoy the season.
Like Adam said, if you go to our website, game7baseball.com, at the bottom, you'll see our partners. You can click on the link there. It takes to their website or every event you're in on the event info page. At the bottom, you'll see a little paragraph that talks about Tourney Deals and a link to click on the deals for each specific event. So exclusive to Game 7, you ain't gonna find it anywhere else. Check it out. Great savings.
Yep. And also, if you buy a deal from our site, For any reason, if you need to refund, if you can't make the tournament, or if the tournament cancels for any reason, just go back in. You'll get a voucher for your deal that you'll redeem at the merchant, but in that same email, if for some reason you can't make it or the tournament cancels, just request a refund. We honor all refunds. Refunds up until the end of the actual tournament date.
That's nice. That's nice, Adam. Hey, I also like to take this time to thank you for coming on board, not only on a weekly basis, but we'll elaborate a little bit here in the next segment on our top award. Thank you for being the
Absolutely.
sponsor for that.
Glad to do it.
And we appreciate all your hard work
Thanks,
and looking
Dave.
forward to this year.
Thanks, Dave.
Hey everybody. Last but certainly not least, Game 7, Red Earth Productions, Tourney Deals. We're going to be giving out our first ever Super 7 Scholarship Award. This will be part of what we started last year with our top award. And we put our brains together here, and that was pretty good. I'm glad we did, because I don't know if I'd have come up with it on my own. But
all my idea.
But we put our heads together and we talked about what we could do to give back to the community. Every one of us here are dads, friends, community people. We all live in the community. We all support youth sports, youth activities, and I think it's a great way that we can say, hey, here, these student athletes, because even at this age, guys, right, they're still student athletes. And this, I think, is a great way that we can all give back into the community. We're going to be highlighting our spotlight divisions in 7 tournaments throughout the season that we will be giving out our top award. That will be a cursor to everything that we do with the Super 7 Scholarship Award that will be given out at the big finale at the end of the season at the Game 7 St. Louis World Series. So there's going to be a lot of great stuff. We've got all this information that will be coming out. We'll make sure that there's a link on everybody's page that you can find out all the details from Tourney Deals, Game 7, Red Earth Productions, and information that we will be sending out to all the coaches through Game 7, myself, and if Tourney Deals, wherever we're going to be, we're going to get you the information. There's going to be an application form for the coaches to fill out to enter a player from that weekend, that team, into the scholarship award for the top award, the top award for that winner that year, that week. I'll spit it out in a minute.
That'll be age specific too.
Age specific, week to week. And we're not leaving out any ages. Each week we'll have a different age group that we're going to spotlight. And so from all of these, there will be a one recipient that will earn the Super 7 Scholarship Award. Not easily. There will be an essay that they will have to write at the end to enter into this. That we're going to have not only ourselves read this, but we're also going to bring in some folks from the local schools to help us with the essays and the work that way. So we're going to make sure that these kids have a great opportunity to stand up at the end, be recognized for their work, not only on the field, but off the field. So be looking forward to it. Super 7 Scholarship Award, first time this year. We're excited about it, guys, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Some cool prizes to give away to the award winners. Nice little top award hat. And Tourney Deals is going to provide the winning recipient with a nice little gift card at the end of the thing, and it'll be from week to week, correct?
Yep.
A different one?
Yes, so essentially we will go to some of the vendors that we are currently working with, have a nice gift card that we will give out to the top award winner for that week, and they will be able to use that anytime that they like.
very good. Like I said, great hat to wear. Shows off your top award winner. And remember, that puts you in the running for the Super 7 Scholarship Award at the end of the year for $1,000 towards your scholastic career. So we're looking forward to it. And guys, I just want to say thank you to all of you for being part of that. We want to say thank you to all the people that support youth baseball, and or else we wouldn't even be here, right?
Yeah, thanks to Red Earth for coming on board and
Yep,
helping us
thank
out
you.
with that as well.
Absolutely, man. My pleasure. And so, guys, we believe in giving back to the community. We believe there's a way we can begin to help student athletes on their journey. So, remember, as you're watching this, hit the subscribe button, like us on Facebook. That way you can follow what is happening with the Rep. Remember, make sure you're following Game 7 for all updates, actions, photos, including the champs pictured at the end of the tournament. Great stuff. Follow. You got Facebook, right, bud?
Absolutely.
What is your...
Tourney Deals. Just check Tourney Deals on Facebook, Twitter, and visit our site at tourneydeals.com.
There you go, guys. Hey, it's going to be a great season of baseball here in Loup. Enjoy the games. We'll see you at the ballpark. From all of us at the Rep, have a great day in the Lord.